So as you can see, I am in a new place. I am in my apartment now, and I am kind of uncomfortable because I'm afraid one of my roommates is gonna walk in and hear me talking. But if that's the case, then we just gotta get through it, and we can both be mutually uncomfortable. It's fine. Today, I am yet again talking about a very personal subject to a very public platform and hoping that it will help other people feel more content, comfortable. We all go through things together, so I want to talk about that. And so, in this video, I may sound like kind of, it's something that I'm going through. Everyone's experience with this is different. We should all be accepting of everyone. Be nice. That's the general consensus. So for the past 3 years, I have been very, hard on myself and my body image. And it started off with really bad dieting. Like, I would constrict myself to only eat certain things. I did intermittent fasting, which isn't bad for you. There's studies show that's actually really good for you, but I would do it for not healthy periods of time in between eating and fasting. That was really toxic. And then when working out again, and it was mostly cardio based, and I would only run, which I'm horrible at, really, really bad. And then I would do the stair climber, and then I would call it a day. And I would feel horrible and I would see no results. And then once I started to watch workout YouTubers like Whitney Simmons and Nikki Blackketter, however you say her name, I learned how to have a better perspective on how to work out and why I'm working out. Yes, I want to achieve this look, but am I doing it in a way that actually will benefit me? So I started working out in that way, and I was doing weights, and the thing is, I wasn't seeing a change in my body at all. So I guess I should preface this that freshman year of college, so now I'm a rising senior, so freshman year of college, I gained a lot of weight. I think we can all guess reasons why, but thrusted into this world of partying and stuff, and so I'm not gonna talk about that. How should I say this? I partook in activities that that were not exactly healthy for me. Diet-wise, not so great. Did I drink enough water? No. Did I work out? No. I gained a lot of weight because I fell into this culture of school socializing. So that was toxic in a way. And then, so I gained about probably 70 pounds. I was a thicker girl. I wasn't fat, but in my mind I was. And that really affected how I viewed myself and my confidence, and I wouldn't wear shorts because I hated my thighs, and I would wear a crop top, but only if the jeans were above my belly button. And it really brought me down. So then I started working out to be healthy, just for my mindset to feel better about how I look. But I wasn't seeing a change. I did that for about a whole year, and my body, if anything, felt like it was getting thicker, which it was because I was building muscle, because I was doing intense weight training, and I wasn't doing it in the way that I didn't study. So I was just doing whatever they said they were doing, and I would up the weights, and I was beefing myself up basically. I wasn't toning, I was beefing. So my mistake, blah moment, it's fine. Last year, I left to study abroad and do the Disney college program, and those two things changed my body completely. While studying abroad, we walked around everywhere, and the food that we ate burned off. And so I was actually, I wouldn't say I was losing weight in Italy, but I was figuring out that proper exercise kind of helps eating. Anyway, so I didn't really see the weight coming off until I was in Disney. So with Disney, I worked a crazy amount of hours. If you've been there, Anyway, and I ate a lot, and I didn't work out at all. But the thing is, I don't know what it was, but I lost 40 pounds. And I just want to talk about this because I think that me losing this weight has kind of made me more like susceptible to hating my body, which is funny because you would think that, you know, you lost all this weight, you should feel happy about your body, but it's kind of the exact opposite. Now when I look at my body and like, I stress more about the fact that I could gain that weight back rather than the fact that I, you know, lost it. And it's a mindset in society that if you lose the weight, you'll be happier. But here's the truth. For me, I lost 40 pounds, 40, and I have not felt more insecure about my body ever. Like, I literally look at it every day and I nitpick. I am in no way bragging about losing weight, but I am trying to, I guess, say that losing the weight does not make you overall happy. There are things you will always judge about yourself, and that's because in society, especially on social media nowadays, we are given this view of a body, you know? Like, we have the supermodels who are super thin, and then we have the Insta baddies who are thick, but there's never an in-between. You're either that one or you're that one. And so we are constantly conditioned to always, you know, want to change something about our bodies. So I'm kind of falling into that hole now of like, now that I'm more on the skinnier side, maybe, and I do want to model and I do want to act, maybe I should, you know, try to get that body. But the thing is, my body isn't made to look like that body, and I know that, but I'm still like, I want to do that, and I know that that's toxic. Ever since losing the weight, I now have a lot of loose skin, which is really, really weird. I've never kind of had that before because I was just kind of like on the thicker side, so the skin had like fat underneath it, but now it doesn't. And I'm trying to firm it up by going to the gym, but nothing is changing and I feel really gross. The loose skin is mostly here on my thighs and under my butt, so that causes like a lot of cellulite. I have loose skin under my arms, which you can't see because I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but I'll show you in a minute. But I have loose skin under my arms and they make them wiggle, and then like when I have my arm against my body, it kind of like flattens out in a weird way. So I'm really insecure about those things. And yeah, we are always going to want to change something about how we look. The thing is, there's always that overall question of like, why do we feel like we have to do this? There's always going to be something that you want to change about yourself, but I think it's important to go about it in a healthy and responsible way, and to know that literally everyone wants to change something about their body. It's important to know that everybody kind of hates their body, and it's really sad, but it's also really true. So I want to end this video. I posted on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, do it now. It'll be around somewhere. Do it. I post like good quality content like all the time. I did a little question thing on my Instagram to have people send me like their thoughts on body image. I actually have a whole highlight on my body change. If you want to watch that, that'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, so I had people send me things, and I figured it'd be fun to kind of end this video and talk about them. The first one was, do girls really pluck their eyebrows? I couldn't tell if this one was a joke or not, but I figured I would talk about it anyway. Yes, girls do. People tell me I should pluck mine more. I won't. Girls feeling bad about body hair on everything, but especially like their nipples and their toes. So if you are not aware, hair grows everywhere, and hair can grow in weird places. It's very normal. Don't feel ashamed about it. If you want to shave it, shave it. If you don't want to shave it, don't shave it. It doesn't really matter. Society wants me to have a small waist, a thigh gap, and protruding collarbones. It does. But then also society wants you to have a big butt, big boobs, and thick thighs. So society needs to figure out what it really wants, and you need to figure out what makes you feel your best. And the last one is Insta influencers are problematic because they don't look like that. And this kind of goes back to what I was talking about with social media and how it can affect your body image. Is just keep in mind, there's actually a really cool Instagram I follow that really helps me like realize that the girls on social media are not who they portray themselves to be. It's called Celeb Faces. If you follow it, it's cool. Anyway, a lot of that is like we joke about it, but a lot of it's Facetune, and we know that, and it's angles and, you know, what camera qualities and like scenery in the background. So that's not real, and you should keep that in mind. But other than that, I mean, hey, those girls they're making money, so good for them. If I didn't reach any like important point in this video that you would like to have further discussion on, comment down below. Body positivity is a huge deal to me. Like, I love talking about it, so I want to make future videos about it. And I would love if you would have some discussions down below so we can talk about them in the future. And also make sure to like and subscribe for more of my shitty content. And yeah, have a good night. Bye.